Morning, ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Now, yesterday we had replays of the week part 1, and today we've got replays of the week part 2. Now, hopefully from not tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, I've bought a new microphone finally for my phone because, as you know, I make all my videos in my car. I want to do more live videos where I'm playing while talking. Because people seem to like them, but with the way I play on my phone and speak into the loudspeaker, it's very hard because I always block the microphone, etc. And I know that the sound quality isn't great, so I bought myself a Rode lavalier microphone. It cost a bit of money, but hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, then unfortunately we're just gonna have to keep it how it is, but hopefully we'll find out on Tuesday, because that's when I'll be next making a video, so we will see. So yesterday we had replays of the week part 1, and today we've got replays of the week part 2. Now, yesterday we had a game that came right down to the wire. Literally 1 second, on 1 second he got the final kill. Today we've got the same. It does come down to the wire, but that's some more the next game. We do have 2 tier 10 replays for you. This one here, the 1-2-1, and we do have an M48 Patton. So 1-2-1, and we are watching Death Machine driving this, and already he's up 1.8k damage. 2 tanks down for the enemy, 2 tanks now down for the green team, so it is a 5 versus 5, but the 5 left alive on the red team do still have quite a bit of hit points left. So he's now going for the IS-7 here. Now the 1-2-1, I mean, it's a good tank. It's got nice turret, but when caught out in the middle of the open like this, it's very easy to penetrate this guy. It's not the quickest of mediums, but it's still got good DPM for the alpha that this tank has got. And yeah, I mean, if you are in the open, just try and side hug and face hug these guys, because it does make very difficult for them to penetrate. And just remember that you do have DPM, so it is a good brawler, but because you got the high alpha. But yeah, try to get close to them, because you have a very nice turret, and if you can get the if you can get close to them, face hug, side hug, then most tanks will only really be able to see your turret, and it will be very difficult for them to be able to pen you. But when you come out sideways like this and shoot heat into the track of an IS-7, it's not going to work. But he does finally take him out, so he's already on 4.4k damage, and now he needs to go and help this 60 TP who is fighting against a Jaegeru. Now, he is in trying to get away from the Jaegeru, but unfortunately the Jaegeru is just facing him and he can't get away. But that is perfect for Death Machine here, who can just sit behind. But here comes an E100. He has to take out this Jaegeru before he runs away. As long as he doesn't low roll, he doesn't do that, he does take him out, and he's now on 5.8k damage. However, this E100 is still full hit points, so it's going to be very difficult to be able to clear this guy. Of course, he needs probably a bounce or two if he's going to take this guy out, and right now in this position he can't do anything. He hasn't got the gun depression, and he just hasn't got that penetration to shoot this E100 into his turret there. But you can see him trying to get this bounce, or he's trying to get the bait, and he does that. So now he should be able to shoot this guy twice before the E100 has reloaded. But now what he's going to do is get closer to this guy, because he knows the position that he's in isn't the greatest, and if he's going to stay there, he's going to have to bait a few shots. But why not just get closer to him and use these tanks as a bit of cover? And again, he manages to bait a shot. So now it is looking much better and much easier, especially after that fire there. So you know what, he can even take a shot now. He doesn't even care. Look, here's my side, shoot me. Doesn't matter, you can shoot me, and he still manages to miss. Very good win. He picked out the right targets there, and a very nice amount of damage, 8,500 damage. And to be honest, he got that damage very easily. He was shooting tanks, apart from the IS-7, he was shooting tanks that wasn't even facing him. But you know, that's how you get the damage, that's how you get the wins, that's how you get the kills. It's logic. Go for tanks that are not shooting you and not looking at you. That's where you get the damage. overall, it's still a nice amount of damage and a very, very good game. So well played, Death Machine. Next up, we are going to watch General 2018 J, and he is on Molendyke, the newish map in the game. This is an encounter game. Now, this game does come down to the wire. Now, when I was watching this, I was thinking, okay, maybe this guy is not great because he doesn't even have a camo. He doesn't even need a camo on the M48 Patton. I mean, usually when you join a game, when you join a battle, if you see a player that's sort of clanless or you've never really heard of him, and they are driving a tank with no camo, normally automatically you think, right, yeah, you're a noob. You're a noob. Everyone has camos nowadays, but clearly not for him and this T92 here especially, and a few other tanks in this game. So they're pushing to the right side. He didn't want to push to the right side straight away. He wanted to see where his team were going, and the two light tanks do actually come this way. Now, the M48 Patton has received some love over the years. It was a good tank. Then it was sort of the other medium tanks got buffed and it was kind of left behind, but Wargaming buffed it to make it in line with all the other medium tanks in tier 10. It's got a very nice turret as well. The hatch is quite small, and if you're in a hold down position, you will bounce most things that come your way. And of course now, because of the buff, it also has DPM. The DPM was a much needed thing to make this tank relevant again, and that is now what it's got. It can compete with other mediums. It doesn't have armor profile apart from the turret. It's a tall tank. You can't really side hug, you can't really face hug, so you just have to sort of get on a ridge line like you do most tanks, and you just have to fight them out with DPM. Now luckily most of the team have gone to the left side, but unfortunately for his team that went that way, they've already been taken care of. And I love the fact that that Object 2684 version 4 there, ha ha ha, what are you laughing at, mate? What are you laughing at? Who's going to be laughing at the end? There goes the T30, and now it is a 5 versus 5. But of course the grill isn't in the best of positions when there's 5 tanks all around there. Being a one shot with a tank in a tank with no armor, yeah, that was always going to end that way. So it is now a 4 versus 5. Capture the base, says the bat chat. No. Why would you want to cap a base? You're not going to get the base. Maybe it's to bring the team out. Who knows? Who knows? So now again, using the gun depression, using a ridgeline, getting on this ridgeline to get these shots off is perfect for this tank. Now, what you're laughing at, Object 268, because you're about to lose all your hit points very, very soon. But there is still, as you can see, there's a full hit point mouse, a full hit point 60 TP. This isn't gonna be easy. Now, he's not looking at running away, which is good. He's looking at standing ground, staying on this ridgeline, because his team are still around him. His team is still around him, and as you can see, because he's on a ridgeline, no one really wants to pay attention to him. They want to pay attention to the easier targets. Now, I 100% would go for this Object 268 just to kill him and then say ha ha. Now, he is pushing into the T92. Why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? Maybe he just got overconfident, who knows? But I mean, at this point of the game, maybe it is best to push, because there's 3 tanks round you. There's a mouse and a 60 TP to protect you. You would have thought maybe it's an easy win. It's still an easy win for the green team. Now, he gets a lucky bounce from the rear, and the bat chat just gets a little ram into the other bat chat, but he is now a one shot and he's going to get taken care of. But it is now a 2 versus 4. Still a long way to go, a very long way to go, and he does get shot into the rear on that mouse. So he is now a one shot, and there's 3 tanks left still to deal with. Of course, he has to take care of the mouse, but no, the Emil does that just before he dies. So it's now a 1 versus 2, but he is still a one shot to these guys. The 60 TP's got a lot of hit points, the Emil's still got a little bit of hit points, and that is an auto loader. So yeah, it's going to be very difficult. But however, even if he dies now, I mean, like, 2 kills and 5.6k damage. He's already done his job. He's already done the best he can, and he still gets a nice shot there. I mean, I think at this point he's looking at just picking up as much damage as he can. I don't think he's even looking at winning at this point. Otherwise, I mean, with 2 tanks right in front of you, I would have probably run away a long time ago. So that's where I was thinking, no, he's already thinking he's lost the game. So why not just farm as much damage as you can before you die, because that's what everyone does. You know, when it's game over, when you think it's game over, you just try and farm up as much damage as you can. However, the 60 TP has now missed a shot. Where the hell is this Emil gone? Why is the Emil not pushing with this 60 TP? Where the freaking hell is he? Oh, he went round that way. There he is. So if he can get this shot on the Emil, that will bring this guy down to a one shot, but he didn't want to risk staying there, which again was the right choice, because if he would have stayed there for an extra, even a half a second, the Emil would have been able to get the shot off. Now, he can actually have a little bit of hope, and hope the Emil, if he does have time to shoot him, he can hope that he low rolls. So he may be able to take one shot from the Emil, but with it being an auto loader, it's not looking good for him right now. He's looking at going away, and again, he's looking at going on a ridgeline here, because this is what you want to do with this tank. Other than the turret, you don't have any armor, so you have to be on a ridgeline. Now, if the Emil starts to push now, they can win this easy, but there's still only 1 minute 30 left on the clock. He's being very, very risky, because he don't think, with 1 minute and 1.5 minutes left on the clock, he doesn't think he can win this. He does again bait a shot from the 60 TP. Now, the 60 TP, he doesn't seem a great player, but he's missed some vital shots into this Patton, and now he is a one shot. The Emil done the right thing. He's got just enough time to cap this out. Literally, he's going to have like 2 seconds spare if he can cap this out. So he's got time, but that puts pressure now on our M48 Patton. He has to take care of this one shot 60 TP, because time is not on his side. He only has 45 seconds left. Now, luckily, he does find the 60 TP side on. He bounces, and again, the 60 TP just rushes his shot, misses, and he pays the ultimate price, because now he is dead. 7,600 damage, 3 kills, 30 seconds left on the clock, and just 1 tank left alive. That was an important shot there. Very, very, very important pen there. And now he has no choice but to push. He's got 15 seconds left. Can he even get there in time? Is he going to rush up and get killed on his way? But he's got no other choice. He's going to want the win, because he's on 7.9k damage. And of course, what is the Emil doing? Just wait. Why push in? Just wait. He was on his way. You know he wants to kill. Very, very good win, very good victory, and a very, very nice amount of damage. 8,100 damage. So well played, both of you guys. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you for watching. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With